as a wine lover, I can say that 7 of the 10 best wines in my life I had were Pinot Noir, but 7 of the worst as well were Pinot Noir. So we are exploring the freshness of Elgin with this Freedom Pinot Noir, Radford Dale 2018.
2018.
What do you have on your glass, Cathy?
I have a wine that's a translucent cherry hue with a little color gradation, and it's actually very light in color in that it's not dense at all towards the rim, but then you have it all congregates in the middle of the wine. On the nose you get that immediate lifted cherry raspberry character, as well as a hint of earthiness, and some florals. I'm actually picking up a little bit of flowers, cherry blossoms, and also herbs.
I got that. I had a hint, and I don't know if it's just the love of strawberry with vanilla ice cream that been triggering that memory, my Madeleine of Proust. But it's I found this slightly touch of vanilla that doesn't seem to come from oak, but more vanilla pod, other spice.
Oh, vanilla seed, yes.
Yeah.
The vanilla seed in a lovely vanilla ice cream.
To complement the strawberry, giving this feeling already on the nose that you have very exciting red fruit based on cherry and strawberry, but it's balanced by more than just primary fruit.
Absolutely. There's that earthiness, some slight meatiness, but it's all a very good and attractive package on the nose. And then on the palate, I get that fresh strawberry, that ripe strawberry. I get the ripe red cherry on the palate. But for me, the overriding characteristic of this wine when it's in the mouth is that it is silky smooth. And it just seems to glide over your palate, almost slip over your palate and towards the back of your throat. The acid and the oak in the wine are virtually undetectable for me. It just seems to be very seamless and silky.
I find a little grip at the end of the middle palate, but it might be supported by acidity, but it's not what we're looking at here. It's actually a very, there's a contrast between the freshness of the fruit and the ripeness of the palate. We're still on a very red fruit. For Pinot Noir, that would mean it's cool climate, and we all know that Elgin is cool climate, higher altitude, more cloudy, so the Pinot is not burnt by the sun. But on the other hand, the palate is, for me, fairly new world in this round.
I hate
touch.
it when you say what I want to say.
Okay, so Cathy will repeat what I say.
No, but seriously, I was going to ask you if you could close your eyes and potentially think of a burgundy nose and palate, but just slightly tinged with a New Zealand Pinot Noir nose and palate, in that the cherry fruit is sweeter than I'd expect from Burgundy, but not as obviously sweet or high-toned as I get from New Zealand. And similarly on the palate, it's that new world expression of fruit, which is exactly what you said.
Yeah, it's. I would not know where to put it, except that it's got a true identity of Elgin, and it's delivering a lot on the fruit side. Is the tannins? There's no hint of rusticity.
Absolutely.
In the tannins, it's mellow might not be the right word, but it's extremely velvety and soft. It's not. Don't read me well. Don't read me wrong. It's not short. It's lingering, but the middle palate is so potent that it's giving away the fact that it might be new world on extremely well done craftsmanship from perfectly selected fruit in terms of ripeness, because Pinot can be overripe so quickly.
So quickly.
And when it's underripe, it's just can be green and very unpleasant. So this is Radford Dale, Freedom 2018.
We're in Nelson. Oh, sorry. Nelson Mandela Square.
Exactly.